We're here on Central Avenue in Colony because I told you in January this very busy road is a huge problem when it comes to people passing school buses and with the lights flashing and the arms extended. A lot of it's been education, a lot of it's been people just don't realize it, and a lot of people just get trapped in their own worlds and they're not really paying attention to the areas around them. However, numbers do not lie. These numbers do not lie. So we average about 900 tickets a month. We're averaging about 900 tickets a month. That's between 53 and 55 buses right here in the school district that this is happening to. It hasn't been getting better, which is why we have launched an education campaign. If you look over here with CDTA on the back of the buses, we're gonna get into the numbers of how much money has been coming in and what we're doing with it, because it's important that people know. But education is the most important thing. Educating people why they shouldn't pass the school bus. You should know this in what is a violation and what's not a violation. Let me start by making one thing clear. The one and only priority of this initiative is to keep our kids safe. We're not doing this to generate revenue. We're doing this to save lives and educate people. That's what it's about. We had South Colony online since November, and with Bethlehem and Gilliland now on board, and we have Bird Knox Westerlo that will soon be on board with this program. They're not there yet. Putting the stop arms on cameras in their buses. I hope more schools opt into this, and that's why we're kind of doing this educational approach to let the school districts know this is a huge issue. And look, it costs you nothing to do this. It makes sense, and again, it's about protecting our children. So statistically speaking, we have over 50,000 drivers who illegally pass school buses every year in the state of New York only. Every year. Think about that number, 50,000. This Thursday is Operation Safe Stop, a statewide effort when police officers on board school buses and in marked and unmarked patrol units are selecting certain school routes, and they're going to be getting illegal people violating going past it. Every year, our Operation Safe Stop shows high numbers of people passing the school buses with flashing lights, and just like we have found in the district using stop arm cameras, this continues to be a real problem. Since South Colony School District is part of this program, we're able to track these violations. We email a message to zip codes throughout Colony to make sure everyone is getting their messaging.
Our goal in South Colony is to make sure those 5,000 students and 100 bus drivers every single day get to come home safely to their families. We do an outstanding job in making sure our students are safe to and from school, but it's vitally important that the partnership that we have with Albany County, I appreciate Albany County Executive Dan McCoy, our Albany County legislator, for passing this important legislation and making sure that our roads are safer as a result.
This program that the county executive and our school district has pioneered here in the town of Colony should catch all types of activity in this way. And as Dan said, it's not about punishment. This program is about education for the safety of our most vulnerable, our children.
I never thought I'd be sitting here looking at $700,000 in 4 months. Never. And when you see that money and you see the videos Adam shows us, it's scary. And that's what I'm saying to everyone. This is not about generating money. This is not why the legislature did it. It's not why Patty and Frank's done it. This is not why everyone's gotten on board, from Peter and the superintendent of the school district to the fire departments to the drivers of these buses. We did this to protect people and educate. I knew it was an issue, but I never knew it was this big of an issue. And it's scary, and it's only growing. So to all the non-believers out there, the numbers speak volumes. So this is going to be an educational program we're going to be really getting more involved with, see more of these press conferences, and you're going to see more educational stuff going out. Like, I want to thank Carl Bazil and the board of CDTA for working with us for this campaign. You're going to see more campaigns like this, eventually seeing more stuff to do. And, I would love to use a revenue source like this, offset schools and do more things. But obviously we have a problem when you're collecting almost $1 million in 4 months. There's an issue. So again, I want to thank all the partners that are involved. We do have this education thing that will be going out, brochures that are out already. and you know, we'll be getting them out, and it really breaks it down, and it breaks down the back of it, the 4 lanes. And I never thought, after all these years in drivers, like, I'm surprised some of the drivers that get this, you know, that they continue to make this mistake, and they're like, well, I didn't know. Well, you know what? Watch the weather at night. Pay attention to the roads. We know we live in the Northeast, and I'm joking about the cold, but this is the weather we deal with. And take that extra 10 minutes to get to work. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Yeah.